At the end of the year, the electricity bill arrives, and sometimes you get money back. Why is that? In this lesson, you will learn what an installment is and how prepayment and consumption become a bill in the end. Let's start with the installment. An installment is a prepayment. Every month you pay a fixed amount in advance before the real bill is settled. Here is an example. If the provider expects costs of €1,200 per year, you pay €100 in installments per month. 12 times 100 is exactly €1,200. That way the total is spread evenly across the year. Here is what matters. The installment is only an estimate. No one knows the real consumption in advance. The customer does name a figure, for example, 2,000 kilowatt hours. But whether it turns out higher or lower is only shown by the annual bill. That is exactly where prepayment and real consumption are compared. Only after that is it clear what the customer really pays. Let's look at two cases. In the first case, the customer pays too little. Instead of €100, they pay only €90 per month. That is €10 too little every month. Over 12 months, that adds up to a shortfall of €120. At the end of the year, an additional payment of €120 is due, so the customer has to settle this amount afterwards. In the second case, the customer pays too much. Instead of €100, they pay €110 per month. That is €10 too much every month. Over 12 months, that makes €120 of credit. The customer gets this credit back at the end. Both are completely normal and no reason to worry. How is an annual bill structured? At the very top are the real energy costs for the period. That is, the unit price times consumption plus the base price. The installments already paid are subtracted from this. What remains is the balance. If it is positive, there is an additional payment. If it is negative, the customer gets a credit back. You will see this structure again on every annual bill. What does this mean for your customer conversation? Many customers get a fright when they see an additional payment. You can calmly explain that the additional payment only means the installment was too low. A suitable installment prevents nasty surprises. With this knowledge, you come across as a real advisor. Let's sum up. First, the installment is a monthly prepayment towards an estimated consumption. Second, at the end of the year, the bill compares real costs and installments paid. Third, this becomes either an additional payment or a credit. Next, we will take a look at our app.